So Kobe, career high for you tonight. What's that mean to you? You know, a lot of scoring. What'd you see out there tonight?
That means a lot to me. You know, I've been putting in a lot of work. You know, and been through a lot. You know, within the school. So this feels real good to me. You know, these guys trusted me. You know, I've been putting in work, so it feels real good.
For both of you guys, what changed in the offense tonight, just from Friday and last Monday compared to then and to now?
I think we were pushing the pace at an extremely high level, and that's all Kobe Johnson. When he pushes the pace, you know, we want him in transition, we want him making plays, and he's, as you saw tonight, just an unbelievable finisher. So we have great sets, and after a made shot, but some often misses, we got to get that ball up in the floor, and we did that tonight. I talked about last week how we lost the street fight, and we didn't do that tonight. We had guys like Seth Wilson, Kobe, people were playing their butts off, diving on the floor. That's West Virginia basketball.
Is there better communication on the floor tonight?
Yes, I feel like there was a lot within all five. You know, just coming in the huddle, just talking about everything. So I feel like tonight we did a good job of that.
Kobe, obviously points come differently at point guard than it does off guard or something like that. Has that been an adjustment for you, figuring out where shots may come from or where opportunities to like drive it and get your own scoring chances come from?
Not just me, like I said, just getting comfortable, you know, just figuring out things, when to attack, when to come off this. So, you know, all of it is just learning. I'm learning.
Kobe, you mentioned that teammates have had a lot of faith in you. Seems like Josh has had a lot of faith in you as well. What does that mean to you? And can you kind of just take us through these last few days of what it's been like, you know, trying to rebound from the Mama's game?
You know, that means a lot. You know, during practice, you know, we're just trying to pick up the energy. You know, like I said, Josh, he trusts me and my teammates, so, you know, that's all we've been doing all week, just trying to pick up the energy.
Quinn, you mentioned after the last game, getting Jesse Edwards more touches down low. Do you all feel like you did a better job of that tonight?
Yeah, our offense runs through him. There's no secret. Obviously, like I said, teams are going to build a whole defensive scheme on trapping him. Like I said, some trap on the ball, some come early, some come late. But, you know, Jesse taking 6 shots, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's not enough. But 11 free throws, a bunch of assists, a bunch of hockey assists too. It's one of those games for Jesse where you got to look at the actual game to see how well he did.
You guys got 6 days off now. What's most important you think that you work on before SMU?
Well, first is recovery. First, that's the first thing. But I feel like just keep building off this win. You know, just keep running our offense, keep talking. You know, just working on our defense. I feel like we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. On that point, you guys, a big deal has been the depth of this team. You guys are going to have to play 2 games in a very short span there. How does anything change, or does it not change?
We'll be all right.
Any adjustments kind of going on this offense thing tonight? Monmouth to this, I mean, adjustments that you guys might have made or?
Obviously, everyone knows all these new players coming into the team. Our offense is going to continuously get better and better and better. Usually in college, obviously everyone's transferring now, and it's kind of hard to get everybody ready, and you can see that throughout all of college basketball through the country. So it's just getting better and better, really, really every game. It's hard to put a bunch of kids together and have a working offense. You go to college, 8 guys return, there's 2 new freshmen. That's not the case anymore. But when you have experienced players, Kobe's been playing for all the time. I'm a 5th-year senior, Jesse's 5th year. It works easier. And no one's perfect, but it's going quicker than we thought at a faster rate.
Quinn, when you get 12 from Josiah with a few makes, what does that do for this team?
We need everybody, like you said, with the depth. Josiah, like Kobe, Josiah, like these kids are in the gym all the time, and we love these kids. The guys that stayed for the love of West Virginia throughout all this, they could have easily went to a different school. Guys like Kobe, Seth, Pat, I'm missing one. JoJo, right, we just talked about. Those are guys that love the school. These guys are all team first. It's one of the best teams I've ever played on in a term of locker room guys. And JoJo can hit shots. He's always working out. We look at his Instagram stories in the gym at 11:30, and I'm like, dude, play tomorrow. Like, you can go to sleep. But yeah, guys like Josiah, him knocking down these shots. I mean, we look for him. We got good shooters on our team. We got good players.
Quinn, you were talking about Jesse a little bit. I mean, obviously he can post up and kind of do that. But when he's grabbing, the offense rebound and just dunking it back in, and one time with the lob with Kobe, I mean, that's a little something extra that you probably have seen in practice. But this is really kind of the first game where he's kind of flexed his muscles a little.
Yeah. Jesse's a great kid, and I always say it on the court, like, I like you mean, Jesse. Like, I like you a bad guy. When he wants to be, he's a bad dude. He never takes plays off. I don't mean it by that, but Jesse's a great kid from the Netherlands. He's always yes, ma'am, yes, sir. But when he, like, grits his mouthpiece in the huddle and he's ready to go, like, I like that. I like that out of him, and that's what he did tonight. I mean, some of his dunks, we see it in practice, but we're like, what in the world? I mean, his head's at the rim. He's catching stuff off the rim. He's, like I said, like weeks ago, he's an alien.
At the end of the first half, what made your zone so effective?
We've been working on it.
I feel like us just knowing personnel during that game. Some guys we didn't have to close out very hard, so that was very important.
Yeah, just knowing the opposite team. We took a really deeper dive into scouting. We're trying to win every game now. And it's not some schools are, hey, let's play for January. We're going after 110% every single individual game.
Okay, I'm just kind of wondering, the first 2 years, you guys played very little zone at all, and playing a 2-3 now in a West Virginia uniform, does it feel weird at all?
It does feel different, different than picking up full court, but I give it a little rest on my legs a little bit. 2-3.
What was it like learning it? I mean, I'm sure you probably played it in high school a little bit, or AAU. 2-3 is popular in AAU, but learning it at a college level, 2-3.
Well, I wouldn't say it's not too much different, Like I said, we really need to put this in because we're low on guys, so. Yeah.
And when you have Jesse Edwards, who's been the staple at Syracuse for like 100 years, he's teaching us the zone. We're really looking at him like, hey, Jesse, what should we do here when they catch it? And he's doing a great job being a leader. And I would say practicing the zone, like going back to your question, and also having Jesse Edwards there is a big help.
I think Josh said after the Monmouth game that you guys had a heart-to-heart in the locker room, like team-wide type meeting. Is it normal to have something like that early in the year, and how helpful is that? Can it be?
Yeah, it was right. It was the right time. Some have it early, some have it in February when they're 20-0 and they need to like come to Jesus talk. It was really important for us to just remember what we're playing for. Like I said, it's time to block out all the outside noise, and it's time to start being about it. That's West Virginia basketball. Guys that come ready to play, and like Kobe Johnson tonight, he was about it. It wasn't too much talk this week. Like, hey, we need to do that. Like, it's just time to be about it.
Kobe, you've obviously been the starting point guard since the beginning of the season. The situation being as it is, though, was tonight did you feel like the starting point guard? If you know what I mean.
I mean, yes. I'm not thinking about that situation. I'm thinking that every night I'm the starting point guard, and I'm going out there every night playing like that.
Did you play with more confidence than tonight, or?
Like I said, I'm just getting more comfortable. Yeah. I'm just getting more comfortable. That's all.
Game slowing down for you?
Yes. I'm seeing different reads. I'm coming off screen, throwing lobs to Jesse, just little things like that. So it's all coming along.
Quinn, you mentioned it a couple of times about West Virginia basketball and what it is. Yet you weren't here and you didn't play against West Virginia. As a guy that was outside and looking at it, what was West Virginia basketball?
Yeah, we were all well aware of West Virginia basketball, kind of the type of intensity they played. I had a great strength coach at University of Louisville, Andy Kettler, who was here. And you watch them play in high school, and then we found out we get the crazy bald guy from West Virginia as our strength coach, and they're training I'm like, wow, they're serious at West Virginia. I transfer from St. John's, I get a call, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to get after it every single day. You put your working boots on every day in practice, but it's helping our team, and it's growing us closer.
They cut the lead down to single digits late in the second half. What happened there? Because you all had a pretty extensive lead, and what did you all fix to kind of jump back out in front?
I felt like we just let our guard down just a little bit, and that's something we got to work on. Keep our foot on our opponent's neck and just keep going.
I'm sorry, just one more. Hey, for both of you guys, the assist tonight, you guys had a team high, season high in assists. Did it just seem like the ball movement was better, and did it just feel more natural out there?
Yeah, more natural, and that's what we go back to, just playing more together. Obviously, we play each other every day in practice, but just kind of getting a different look, playing against different competition. That ball was moving on a string today, and it's hard to guard. Ball movement is very, very, very hard to guard. And with the passing ability that all 5 players have, Jesse's a great finisher, Kobe's a great but we all can move and play. Like, we all have great IQ, and just when the ball moves, it's very hard to guard. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.